Alright, welcome back everyone. 欢迎大家回来。今天是第213天。It is day 213. Boy howdy, was yesterday a rough return, huh? Got a lot to cover before we start today. Lots of things. So let's start with the vocabulary. I think the vocabulary was things that dealt with seclude, right? Yo, 幽默，幽默，默。Oh boy, those are some wiggly hands. Yo mo, which is silent and secluded. It doesn't help. Oh, you can kind of imagine the comedian and everyone's silent because the humor sucked. Something like that. There's also yo an. That's gloomy. There's to lift, hoist, spread. It was like Quan Yang, right? Quan Yang. Quan Yang. Quan Yan. Quan Yang. Oh. No, not Quan. Chuan Yang. Spread. Okay, and there's Wei call. Appetite. What is it? 校友 alumnus, classic one. Okay, now I gotta go through lots of characters. Oh, is it like horns? Yeah, horn in a bottle. 有. Yo was just like. Finger. Missile. Oh. Could throw. Chu. Or heat. Finger, elbows, and mouth. Eye. The lifts. Just basin. Was it non-specific? And who is in the bathroom? John. No, fun. Non-specific. That one. This one's gonna suck. Low is leaky. Wall. Interest. Qian. O's. Bleats. And a brush. Jun. Struggle. All of them. I think this is pretty good. I want to double check fun. Oh, there's no extra dot at the top. That's why it looks weird. And I want to check wall. Okay, that's fine. All right. Hopefully today goes a wee bit better, right? A wee bit better. Wanikani went worse. 污染. 污染 dirty. 染. What the heck is that? Dye. Filthy dye, okay. Dye's an environment with filth, sure. 我们需要 停止空气污染，
我们需要停止空气污染。
停止空气污染，
污染。拆除。
拆除拆 is it take apart 除 eliminate take apart eliminate to tear down to demolish dismantle okay 他们拆除了就建 something 建筑
他们拆除了旧建筑。
拆除。线条。
hey, we get to use 线条 IOU low strip yeah okay 他说的他隔了 that good yeah 他隔了我一张线条
他给了我一张线条。
OK 那个他给了我
线条。脸盆。
脸盆base oh yeah wash basin 脸盆 or sink I see 我用脸盆洗脸
脸盆。欠缺。
欠缺 to lack and lack which is still a lack or deficiency okay shortcoming interesting 他的计划欠缺什么欠缺像 no 细节
他的计划欠缺细节。
detail interesting 细节
欠缺。污染。
definitely different much different interesting
拆除。
喵 sorry
线条。
I'm meowing. I don't know why I'm meowing.
欠缺。
That's gonna be a new reflex, right? Just meow when I'm lost.
脸盆。
Okay. 污水 sewage, dirty, filthy water, sewage. All right. 一条 stone and skin 一条破 I've seen you before too 破 no I don't know or something 的污水管道 yeah 管道 is pipe
一条破裂的污水管道。
破裂. Oh, that is. Wait, is that? Do I know 裂? Dress, skeleton, 破裂. Part of broken. Not sure.
污水、
污水，
漏气、
漏气 leak air 漏气 leaky air 有轮什么 I don't know what this is 有轮 something 在漏气
有轮胎在漏气，
轮胎 interesting it does sound like a tire though
漏气、
漏气
哈欠、
哈欠 oh there's the other ha use okay 哈欠 aha to oh I don't understand this 哈欠 a yawn is a way of your body to pay back when it's owed from all those times it heartily laughed haha I don't understand that 哈欠 okay when all else fails it's yawn 哈欠这部电影interesting 让我打哈欠
这部电影让我打哈欠，
让我的哈欠打哈欠我打哈欠让 How's wrong being used in this? To like concede? To yield? Oh yeah, 让 to yield. I see. 哈欠
哈欠、拆散、
拆散 the sun work. Disperse. 拆 to break up to disperse. Okay, fair enough. 我们的家庭 uh-oh. Skin and suit. 我们的家庭被拆散了。
他们的家庭被拆散了。
拆散。盆地。
Basin? Oh, this is like the ground basin. Depression geographical basin, yes. 盆地 I'm gonna say 台北盆地。
台北盆地。
台北盆地。Okay. Oh.
盆地。
Okay.
污水。盆地。哈欠。
Heck. Pecorinos. Oh no. Oh man. Okay.
拆散。
拆散。 I don't. Oh my gosh, all of them deal with tearing something apart, so I don't know.
漏气
Oh, disperse. Dude, all of these still mean that, my friend, to break up, break apart. Going even right now.
漏水
Oh, shit. Okay, delete water, it's fine. Faucet. Swim fins and spray. I don't think I have it. Something sure. Another bathroom? What is that? Spray and swim fins. Something 是的水龙头落水了
浴室的水龙头漏水了。
水龙头浴室 for bathroom interesting
漏水
漏水
纯真
纯真 innocence 人 My finger accidentally tapped in one of my lenses. 纯真 You're true. Oh, yeah. Innocent, sincere. 他的纯真纯真愣 No, that's not lung. It's something else. Upside down elbows. Ling. Right. 令人感动
她的纯真令人感动。
Huh. Ling. That's order. That must be being used as like some sort of assistance, construction assistant, or a relational word.
纯真
纯真
音译
音译 transliterate. Sound plus e. Sound translate. Yeah, transliterate. 这个词是一个音译词
这个词是一个音译词。
音译虚
Oh, hey, bend. There's Ben or bent. Quasimodo is in front of the house. On the lawn, there is a bent sprout that he's trying to fix. He puts a stake next to the sprout and attaches it. But the stake is at an angle, making it even more bent. He likes it that way now that the sprout looks like it has a hunchback. Okay, I guess that's kind of one way to look at it. Yep, of course. A curve. 曲线 curve line, and then curve winding. Interesting. 弯曲
虚想
想 享 to enjoy. Interesting. Wait, what was this originally? Oh, shrines. That's right. I think the first one was what? Shoal? Something about protecting, I think. Oh boy. Yeah. Xena's in the basement of the chapel, which is full of ancient clay shrines. Okay. She takes out her sword and starts destroying them one by one, each of them exploding to bits of clay pieces. Xena has a huge smile on her face, clearly enjoying the destruction of the shrines. Fair enough. Fair enough. 分享 to share. Art, enjoy. 享受 Okay. Accept the enjoyment.
想
Alright. Oops.
想
Okay.
漏水想 纯真
纯真
虚
What? Oh, just kidding.
音译
Okay.
有
Yo, remarkable. Okay. Oh, it's Yoshi. Yoshi is inside the bakery, showing off his stretchy tongue to the employees. He uses his tongue to grab a croissant that was dropped on the other side of the store and eats it. The company thinks it is remarkable, and Yoshi feels pretty good until they all say he must be some kind of mutant dinosaur. Yoshi's feelings immediately drop. Yoshi will always be a weirdo. Yeah, that actually works alright. 尤其 remarkable. I don't remember what this. I think it's foundation. Oh no. Yes, Kirby. I don't know what her T breaks down to. Theirs? Oh my goodness. Oh. That explains why I don't.
有容
Rong? Oh wow, another Halo. Oh no, it's Robin Hood. Robin Hood is inside the temple, where a beautiful tree is in the middle. Sure. It is surrounded by monks, incense, and gongs, and gives off a glorious aura. At the top of it is a halo of glory that Robin Hood wants to steal, as it is priceless. He shoots an arrow with a rope attached to it and tries to grab it, and sure enough, hits it dead on. Robin Hood's bow skills are his glory. After all. Alright, fair enough. Rong. Xing. Honored. Okay. Xing is fortunate, right? Yes. Vanity. Qirong. I don't know what Xi is yet. Rong Yi. I don't know what Yi is yet.
容
Rong.
忍
Ren. Oh my gosh, Robin Hood. Why? Oh. This is overlaps or Ren. Different tone, but the character is there. Robin Hood is in the basement of the infirmary where he is being tortured by evil doctors who wants to protect the rich from Robin's shenanigans. Sure enough, They take a blade and slowly poke his heart with it, trying to make him sweat that he won't steal again. He must endure. If he agrees, he will be a shell of his former self. Okay. Okay. Can't help. 忍不住endure not well. What? 忍受 yeah, show is a complimentary or supplementary character a lot of times.
忍
忍 okay.
无
recklessly. You look very suspiciously similar to something else too. Ooh. Recklessly. Okay. The Hulk is inside the house being reckless. He has lined up a bunch of headstones at one end of the carpet and takes a miniature moon and uses that to bowl them down. They all shatter as the moon hits it. The Hulk recklessly ruined all of them. Alright, fair enough. It works out. Some of these today auto roll. 胡说 reckless speech to talk nonsense. Interesting. 胡说胡搅 pepper. Really?
湖板
printing plate. Intriguing. A waiter and swing. Bart Simpson is in the basement of the pawn shop causing havoc. He has attached a second-hand printing plate to the ceiling and swings from side to side as the waiter, who also works there, chases him. A printing plate hits the waiter square in the face, printing "Eat my shorts" on his. Alright. Sure. That's an okay one. 出版 printing plate. Okay, I see. Electronic edition. 电子版. So lots of printing stuff, huh? Official. 正版. Interesting. Pirated. 要版. Hmm.
板
Oh. Okay.
有
Well, is it like extraordinary or something like that? I don't remember.
湖
It was like cool or something. Excellent or remarkable.
Ban 忍 容
Oof. One or two weak ones. All right. Hopefully we do a wee bit better this time around than yesterday. Okay. All right. Oh, that's a crappy first start.
G
Heck. I don't know. I don't know where he is. Supply, demand. I have no idea where he is. He could be anywhere. In front of anything. Hmm.
传染病
传染病可以通过空气传播，
传染病。Hmm.
"启示
我们在报纸上刊登了启事，
Like open for discussion or notice. That's fine. Cheers. I was like, bring attention to is what I would think about it. Bring attention to. I guess notice and announcement captures it. What? Oh, I missed the G. Yeah, I don't know where this person is in front of. It's in front of the temple. How do I know it's in front of the temple? Maybe we'll do like alternative seaweed. Bring attention to fun. What's up with these horns and bottles?
"尊严
尊严是每个人的基本权利。
有
The heck? Uh
色，供求，桃树，
春天来了，桃树开花了。
棒球，
他不喜欢棒球。
珍贵，
这是一个非常珍贵的宝藏。
自尊，
你有自尊心吗？
润，冰棒，
我喜欢在夏天吃冰棒。
What in tarnation?
惊喜，
收到老师的表扬是一个惊喜。
宽，浓，
Ah! Why? What does the bow have to do with it? Bow and body. I think we hit the first drop of the day. Some type of person. Yeah, I don't have time. Chong? Oh gosh, it's Chong again. Dude. We need to work on this. Mnemonic for this sucks.
晒，忧， 局，采矿，
矿工的工作就是采矿。
矿泉水，
他买了一瓶矿泉水。
提供，
我们提供免费咖啡。
夫妇，
他们是一对幸福的夫妇。
Oh no.
扩音器，
我需要一个扩音器。
穷人，
富人不在乎穷人。
载客，
这架飞机不能载客。
Oh. What?
西，
Not what I think it is.
暑期，
暑期天气炎热。
途中，
我们在途中休息了一下。
竹椅，
这把竹椅很轻便。
Yeah, I don't have time for this either. Oh, that's paste. No wait, that's not paste. What's this? Oh yeah, it is paste. Hmm. Hmm. The heck? Upper heel?
狼
Or young boy, I suppose. No sign. Oh yeah, that's right.
盐路
Surprised that's still there in my memory. On my fingertips. Oops, that's a typo.
静
Oops. What?
贴
What? Young man? I guess they might have want young man instead of young boy. Oops, that's two. No, this actually.
低 翻译
这是一本翻译的小说。
甲医疗
医疗费用很高。
赏
Dang it, it's reward.
乙延迟
会延迟2个小时。
It's still prolong, delay, or prolong, extend. But in a different relation.
治疗养
他需要一段时间来疗养。
Dang it. I went for it. Oh.
缩小
你能把这张图片的尺寸缩小吗？
迂数数
The heck?
单
Mm, dang it. Hmm.
咸鱼，
我讨厌咸鱼的味道。
海军，
美国拥有最强大的海军。
智能，
这个智能手机很方便。
It is that too. Uh, wait, wait. What? Wait, wait. Dang it. Hmm.
押金，
我们需要支付一笔押金。
How do we exchange money? What does that mean? I'm just like drawing a blank on the right. This should be pretty. Be pretty okay. I don't know why it's just stuck. So what we have, I lost a complete thing on this. This complete thing is gone. So one is ash. The left is ash. No, it's not ash. Just kidding. Is it? Definitely ash. Oh no, it's not. That's what threw it off. How does the left work? Oh, it's our new one. This is
阅读，
我喜欢阅读书籍。
on money. Oh, deposit.
军官、
那名军官很严格。
素、
Uh-oh. I don't remember what it's Sue. I don't know. I don't remember.
山腰、
山腰的风景非常优美。
What? I could have sworn it's like T. Oh. What? Oh, I typed 2 instead of 1. Like it created a habitat, like Roblox plastic. That's right. I don't care about that one. That one's fine. And then this one, he looks back, right? So it's like oh no, this isn't the eyeball thing. It's something else. Elbow, turkey, armpit? Like what? Yeah, great and grand. What? I don't remember any of this. Oh, no? Oh, the cutting part. Okay. Guess we have to add Zhong. The other one's fine.
鸡汤、
我喜欢吃鸡汤。
地、鸡、英雄、
我的英雄会弹钢琴。
留学、
留学生。
Foreign exchange or study abroad, but I did foreign exchange there because it deals with the student. Pretty sure.
雄伟， 深，
What? What am I looking at? I so despise elbow and mouth.
治国，
治国需要智慧，
It's like governing the country. Just govern. Govern's fine. Yeah, that's actually foreign exchange right there in that context.
刀叉，
他不习惯用刀叉吃饭，
电风扇，
电风扇的声音很舒服，
桃， 杆，
Help. Okay. Hold up. Don't remember what the little bendy thing on the left is. That's supposed to be a hand. I had a feeling I was gonna forget this, and probably forgot this. It deals with the ground and the beanstalk. And the left side looks like a hand. Just like, that's a complete blank. I'm not gonna even bother waiting on this. Oh, because he's paying respects. Oh, right. You beat people over with a hand. Okay. Bye. Yeah. What is even the vocabulary word for that? Oh, to pay a visit? That would have helped, I suppose. Oops. It's, yeah. No. Yeah. Pretty sure it's all something.
"潮湿，
今天的天气非常潮湿，
YOLO?
淡，
That wasn't it. What was that? We'll have to come back around. Hmm.
广播、
我每天晚上听新闻广播。
Oh, broadcast? Wow. Probably broadcast. Um,
动摇、
他的决心动摇了。
favor, whoops.
外界、
外界的种种压力，
Outside, external, outside world. Something about like inflammation, mild.
淡、败、
Oh, what? Is that a coffin? Okay.
分析、
你看过市场分析吗？
Heck. Fingers and steps? What, incarnation? Something about messy. Oh.
乱扔、
不要乱扔垃圾。
Oh there, Jack. That's not it?
借、
I mean, that actually is supposed to work too. It does deal with introducing. It was pretty good. I think I've seen some of it before. And there are a couple television shows that have scenes like that. Do you ever watch Western television, Jack? There's quite a lot of those types of shows. And they go on for like multiple episodes. Quite provocative. 12 Angry Men had a lot of Ex Machina situation. It's a very lean movie, so it was pretty good. Really well presented. But there are that's a like a that type of genre movies are like the bread and butter of Western television. if you enjoy those kind of things, there's quite a lot of television shows that run like 6 or 7 seasons long, revolving around topics like that. Oops. You haven't watched much TV show, maybe you should check some out. That one, so that show, that movie was very dry, like super dry versions. So there are like dramatic versions, but I think some interesting ones might be like Suits. That's a little bit more casual instead of like super dry, but the driest ones that I can think of is probably something like Law and Order. But I don't really watch Law and Order, so I can't really tell you how dry it is. I like the movie 12 Angry Men because it was like very dry, but there are quite some fun ones that is a combination of not dry and some drama. I think Suits is probably one that might be a little fun for, and a little bit trendier. What is this supposed to be? It's not a ball, so a scepter. Drop? Oh, is this supposed to be jade? Okay.
口袋、
我把钥匙放在了口袋里。
北边、
加拿大在美国的北边。
Yeah, there's a lot of really provocative ones. I think for me, it's probably like Suits or Billions. Billions is not quite just lawyer stuff, but it deals with a lot of those aspects, like the attention to detail and whatnot. There is something like me and Bree watch a lot of these type of shows, so the stuff that makes 12 Angry Men interesting are also in a lot of these shows. They're often dealing about the intricacies of details and like evidence and all the little details. I like how it's stuck with the yeah, like something provocative would be like Billions. I actually haven't finished watching it, but because it's still airing, I think. It might have ended soon. Like Suits is an older one. There's things like Mad Men. Kind of like very detail oriented. Like they were, the thing that draw me in the 12 Angry Men is the details. Like they were talking very specific details, and you're trying to rationalize things, and all of these things deal with rationalization, like gaming. In a way, you could kind of say like it's kind of like Death Note if we were talking about anime, where there's thinking. It's in the details. Like things are about, you know, the order of things, right? Like how could this happen if this was happening, and stuff. So, and then there's like a little bit more dramatic stuff, like The Good Wife deals with that type of thing, where they constantly argue. I mean, actually, Better Call Saul is also kind of like that too. But these also have balances of drama, as in like there's it takes you a little bit out of the courtroom as well, instead of staying immediately in the courtroom. It tells you, it gives you the other parts that 12 Angry Men choose not to focus on. Like, how is the evidence gathered, right? Like, how's the evidence gathered? how can evidence be manipulated. So it talked about like witness tampering or the reliability of witnesses, right? And it shows the outside as well as outside, not necessarily just from the jurors' perspective. And most of those people interact, like manipulating jurors. Like one thing 12 Angry Men could also demonstrate, like in a modern setting, would be jurors that are bought, because like they could have, one of the 12 Angry Men could have been a bought juror, as in they were placed there. They were placed by like the prosecutor, or usually by the prosecutor. So there's other types of intrigue like corruption and whatnot. So lots of these shows also deal with how the jurors could be manipulated. They could be bought out and whatnot. And due process, lots of due process stuff. Or I liked how intimate it was, and how I think a lot of the scenes are very long. One thing that I appreciate about old films, or much older films, is that scenes don't have hyper cutting. There's actors are made to do very long scenes involving many movements, and like if you look at very closely the movie, there's no hyper cutting. Like they say a couple of sentences, there's another cut, and then it suddenly cuts to this person. They talk a little bit and it cuts to this person, and then they talk a little bit and it cuts to this person. So it's a constant cutting. Older films, they do this like panning and like really long takes, and they only cut when an idea is like a passage of time happens, but they don't cut in rapidly in the middle of a dialogue, which I really appreciate. It shows you that all the actors and stuff are interacting and moving into position and moving around and interacting with each other, as though like it feels less like a scripted entertainment TV. So I really appreciate older movies that kind of do that. Largely it might be like more of a pragmatic thing, but newer ones, they do cut quite a lot. Like you just sit there and start looking at the scene and show how much rapidly. So people only deliver like one or two lines, and then there will be a cut into like the other person, and then the other person, and it just keeps cutting back and forth. Meanwhile, the 12 Angry Men's, you have the pan out. Actually, if you're wondering, if you think about where you are, the camera is in the wall. So you have to remember that these guys are performing, and the camera is like really far back in some of these scenes. So you can see like the whole room, right? Everything's in the whole room, and all the actors are doing their parts and moving around. So they're all part of the acting, and they have long lines and interactions, and it feels like it's not disjointed or hypercut. Modern shows and whatnot less often do it. It's not that they don't. They don't. There are some of the shows that I was listing are ones that the actors are allowed to like do these really long scenes, and it's very intricate. Meanwhile, like you can feel the tension because of the camera work, yeah, and then the complete lack of sound, or some sound design. There are modern shows that do that, and some of them are quite excellent. I think Billions have lots of tension, like remarkable tension. Most of those shows do capture that tension quite well. I liked how intimate it was, how like simple, less is more situation with the 12 Angry Men. Kind of reminds me of the Shin Godzilla movie, where I would say 30 to 40, like over 60 to 70% of the show is the dialogue taking place in a room. I think 13 Assassin did that too. It was actually like 80% of the movie, and then the last 20% is like just the set piece, like action and stuff. But the first 80 was just people talking about what they're gonna do. Let's just sit there and talk and talk and talk. The power of speech and acting, the subtlety in acting. No Country for Old Men is a great movie that illustrates the power of the actors. Like there's lots of posturing. It's always intense. I don't know if you saw No Country for Old Men, but that would be probably one. That it's not the same. Like it's a different subject matter, but the tension is palpable, and there's no like wild set pieces. It's the scenes. They often deal with two actors staring each other down, exchanging thoughts. I think Quentin Tarantino films do that a lot. So any of the Quentin Tarantino films have those set pieces. Kill Bill, Django Unchained, right? Many of those. I think Coen brothers also do that quite often too. Stanley Kubrick. I like that type of thing where you sit there, watch the actors portray the it's incredibly impressive to be able to portray something that's outside of the actor's personality, right? They're method acting, right? Or they're portraying a believable character. I think nowadays there are quite a lot of for entertainment movies that focus on demonstrating actors through wild, large action, right? Like, oh, this character is doing like really cool, really cool motion. They must be really skilled and stuff. So you get attached to the character's actions as opposed to the character's words, like the character's dialogue, the how a character speaks. And I think oftentimes that doesn't resonate with modern contemporary viewing audience. But there's a lot of elegance to it. Like for example, things like Silence of the Lamb, right? Whenever you think about a performance by Anthony Hopkins, you think about most of the scenes where it's just purely talking. Oh, you know what's a really great show that got canceled? Got canceled. Mindhunters. Now that is a show where there's talking, and it's such a shame that this show got canceled. But what's there is absolutely amazing. The recent show that I saw, Severance, it fills that role too. Just what's going on? It's so off-putting, but it's going on. If you want it more like a fantasy one with a lot of talking and posturing and stuff, Sandman. I just recently watched the second season, and it's the last season. Sandman has those things where people sit around posturing, especially one of these episodes. But it has a lot of fantasy in it too, to make it to switch up the feel. Game of Thrones, obviously, like a lot of Western fantasies do deal with a lot of intrigue, like politics, intrigue. Those things are very tension oriented through speech. Oops, I missed the Z. A stork in a tree? Where's that an orchid in a tree? That's an orchid in a tree. No, that's a stork. A stork in a tree? I don't know. I'm drawing a blank.
摸黑，
我们摸黑穿过森林。
Hmm.
选，
So that was one of your favorite movies, huh? Quite again, it's quite a very mature movie, or a very edgy out of time movie. Quite eclectic.
打败，
我们会打败我们的敌人。
That was really not something your generation would pick, but yeah, for you it's up there. Yeah. It's well, not yet, because your generation is young, right? But at some point it will become your thing, right? It is very interesting. Like what I mean is you're a lot younger in terms of your exposure to these things. Not a lot of you kind of go through phases in life. So like when you get older, you might become more interested in these things, largely because of how things how the internet what things are in trend, right? The younger you are, you're more likely to follow trends because you have to develop your ideas first, and the ones that trend has the most exposure, so that mere exposure allows you to feel a sense of belonging. But when you watch something that's outside of trends, oftentimes it deals with maturity, and maturity isn't all good, it's not, we're not talking about maturity being good or bad, but maturity tends to deal with identity. When your identity is very strong, you tend to pick something that you don't need affirmation or confirmation from other people. Like things that are obscure or less trendy, you went out of your way to enjoy those things. And that involves growing older and having a more experience in identity, right? Younger people, or the younger you get, it's not like it doesn't exist, but it's very uncommon because you have to explore all those things. And usually whatever is popular and trendy are the things you encounter first, like with your eyes and with your peers. There are going to be more people around you who are likely going to participate in popular things before the nuanced things. And you know, these things can lead to isolation. So when you're young and you like obscure things or things that are outside of your age group, it can feel isolating. And that's usually what younger people tend to have the instinctive to avoid. When you're young, you want to feel belong. You want to belong in somewhere. That's kind of where you're likely to develop your first social skills and whatnot, or at least traditionally, internationally, and most cultures try to encourage their children to interact with other children, and typically that means whatever is most popular is most likely going to be represented. Doesn't necessarily mean you wouldn't pick up these things, but being really interested in niche stuff very early on, and being happy about it, can mean your maturity is very quick. And maturing very quick also means there are less and less people likely to resonate with you. But when you become an adult, it matters a little bit less and less, right? Because you've gotten a lot of experience and you know what you like, you know what you dislike, and you are less affected by other people's opinions, right? And having said that, that's what I mean by quite mature. I think sometimes people think of maturity as like something desirable at all times. Oftentimes, when you're very mature and you matured, you stop listening to other people, or you stop being interested in what other people are interested in. It has to be like a coincidence in order to meet someone, right? In that way, I'm a lot younger than I am because I like doing the opposite. It keeps one young. So don't get old too quickly, Jack, if you know what I mean. Definitely continue to, at least in my opinion, balance being interested in what other people are interested. Like, if you here's an example of someone who matured really, really quickly, right? You can think of a friend, if you ever encountered someone who only like things when they're not popular and always hate things when they're popular. That's someone who's matured too quickly. And in one sense, like, they've become so deterministic about their interests that they spend the rest of their life sticking to the same interest and unchanging. And ultimately, the human condition would make them bored of the thing they're interested in at some point. And then they would have a problem, right? So gotta keep in mind that you can still like Roblox and Minecraft and Fortnite. You don't have to continuously embrace the time to be really edgy. But saying that you like 12 Angry Men, I was very interested. That's a very acquired taste. I think I've met. I haven't talked to There's someone else. I haven't talked to one of the kids overseas. There's a kid overseas that liked watching classic. I think it was classic Italian films. Or maybe French, and that's kind of the same too. If you like classic things, you'll eventually get old. In my opinion, most people who continue to explore will eventually encounter all these things. But you also want to make sure to spend some time, at least encourage yourself to spend some time like enjoying popular things, because popular things will allow you to speak, relate to other people as well. You don't always have to relate to a boomer. I grew up having, like, without saying too much, the truth is I grew up without having a lot of friends, right? It's only when I got older and everyone else got older around me that I felt like I started having friends that were my age. Most of the time, my closest friends were people who were 20 or 30 years older than I was. When I was like 10, I spent most of my time talking to 30-year-olds because I was kind of I had interests that people who are in their 20s and 30s are interested in, not people around me. So most of the time, the friends that I had in high school and stuff, we didn't share any interest at all. We shared suffering. We shared emotions. emotions were the things that brought us together. And to this day, we still don't share the same interest. But now I'm younger than I was before because I'm a lot more flexible now. I am interested in other people's lives, which would have been more of a classic thing growing up. As a kid or a younger person, you want to be interested in other people's things because you don't have all the wisdom yet. You haven't lived long enough for the opportunities. So it's good to pick up things after people, right? Like, oh, this person is really good at this. Maybe I should watch them and see what they do to participate in it. Going off on your own can be very isolating. So that's pretty much to the pros and cons stuff with things. Don't grow up too fast. Don't grow up too fast. I mean, I'm a little biased. I often feel like I'm 60 trying to be 40, or I'm 40 trying to be 20. At some point, one of the joys of being growing old is trying to stay young or younger in mind, of course, as your body ages, right? So I still enjoy watching MCU. Like, I watched Peacemaker. I finished watching the first season Peacemaker yesterday. I enjoyed it. It's silly humor. It's James Gunn humor. I'm not sure if you watch any like superhero things. It might be a cup of tea, like an acquired taste, not a cup of tea, an acquired taste for someone who watches 12 Angry Men will not get the same type of feel from like MCU. MCU is not that type of, it's a entirely different monster. And James Gunn's brand of humor is not like Coen Brothers, like artsy fartsy brand of humor. And it can be acquired, but I like watching these things because there are people who find it really interesting. And then I was the shows that I suggested, those are kind of popular shows. They're semi-popular shows. I wouldn't, except for like Better Call Saul. Better Call Saul is a very, very popular show. It's I guess you could call it like a spin-off / prequel to Breaking Bad. Yeah, don't forget to stay young. Don't grow up too fast.
飞机，
飞机明天抵达台北。
In terms of, we're talking about in the matters of taste. So in the matter of taste, your sense of preferences, right? For other things, you can grow up as fast as you want, like responsibilities, being able to juggle responsibilities, making good decisions. That's fine. Those things you can most definitely grow up as fast as you want. But in the area of a taste, it is way, in fact, I'm so biased that no matter how old you are, you should consider being still able to enjoy new things. The moment you get too old is the moment you tell yourself there's nothing interesting anymore. And I have met in my life, there are a couple people that I know that are still younger than me. Like, they're in their 20s. Some of them are like in their early 30s. And when I ask them, they're like, nothing interests them anymore. They already experienced all the good things in their lives. Like, they experienced so many of the best things that they find nothing else interesting. So I feel that I take it upon myself, if they were my friends, to try to find something interesting, because that is not a way to live, in my opinion. Like, you want something interesting in your life. So getting super old when you're done with it, You know, when you're getting old, like, you're like, yeah, I lived long enough. That's the type of mentality when you know you've experienced enough that nothing interests you anymore. I mean, that Gen Alpha, you know, that Gen Z, Gen Alpha lingo, that's ever interesting. You know? Like English is still interesting to me at the moment. So some people don't even find that interesting anymore.
甜点，
这家餐厅的甜点很有名。
I'm that guy that's gonna drop some cringy Gen Alpha stuff. Gen Alpha stuff despite being a boomer, you know? That kind of thing. It's good to understand how to deliberately be cringy but still enjoy it. I'm saying this because I think the internet tends to age a lot of people intellectually really, really quickly. So you have kids coming out of high school and thinking that there's only one way they will ever be happy in life. And that's what I mean by the unintentional consequence of maturity. When you get so much information that you stop caring about doing any of that or experiencing any of that because someone already did it. Right? Like, oh, you can't possibly love a mindless action film because you spend most of your time reading online and learning really sophisticated stuff, right? That's kind of like some of the kids that I've met where, like, especially in Otakon, where you're having this wonderful time, but they would sit there during lunch and spend like 40 minutes of their 1 hour complaining about all the things they know that suck in the world that they live in. Right? That's like, it's good to know these things. But also, Jack, remember when we watched the Perfect Days, right? That movie? You gotta slow down sometimes. Being young is like that guy who, like, he sits there, he breathes, he looks at his tree friend, right? Despite it all, that's kind of a thing. Keep in mind, right? So maybe you pick up a goofy film in the future. I think Fargo is definitely something that I mentioned yesterday. Fargo is definitely something you should give it a go. Fargo has a quirkiness. Yeah. If you like if you're into Fargo, what you call it? There are quite a lot of interesting, like, versions of this type of dark comedy genre, especially Cohen. Like, if there's anything that kind of mirrors 12 Angry Men quite a bit, is Cohen. I don't know if you've ever watched any of the Coen brothers. They're called the Coen brothers because while Fargo has only one director, it's always the Coen brothers, the two brothers. Both of them usually take turns or collaborate on writing and directing. So one of their most breakout hits was "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?" I'm not sure if you saw that. Oh brother, where art thou? It had another serious one that was really serious. I think it's called A Serious Man. I know, it's literally called A Serious Man. I really enjoyed that one. But Fargo is one of their earlier ones. It has like this really quirkiness. Their earliest one I saw was Blood Simple, I think. That's what it was called. Yeah, Yeah, it's called A Serious Man. It's pretty good. So it's quite good. Coen brothers do well with the kind of like interesting. They're very artsy fartsy people. That's what I call the mature stuff. They're very artsy fartsy. Yeah, Blood Simple was 1984. I didn't watch Rising Arizona, so let's see. The Big Lebowski is one of the breakout hits too. Fargo, The Big Lebowski, then followed by Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? I don't think any of the other ones people have heard. No Country for Old Men is a Coen Brothers film, by the way. So, and then Burn After Reading was after that, which is Coen Brothers. A Serious Man. Then True Grit was really great too. It's a Western. And I haven't seen their most recent, more recent stuff. They haven't published a movie in 7 years. So I'm kind of like expecting them to drop a movie at some point. They spent most of their time doing the Fargo series, the movies, the TV show. I haven't started watching the TV show. It's quite great, apparently. So, yeah, I am quite a fan. They made lots of movies, but I've also seen quite a lot of them. It gives you that old aesthetic, the 12 Angry Men aesthetic. I think Coen Brothers really capture. They're the new age version of the movie I watched yesterday that you suggested. Like One Fly Over the Cuckoo's Nest is very much something that I can imagine the Coen Brothers can write. You should give it a go if you haven't seen any of their movies before. Very quippy silence, and then there's like a mix of like feature sets and whatnot. What? Oh, that's Jing. Okay.
内乱、
国家的稳定受到内乱的威胁。
What is... Oh, it's Fargo? I really like Fargo. Wait, do you know what the Minnesotan accent sounds like? I can't do an impersonation of the Minnesotan or Minnesotan accent. I think it's really charming. So that's gonna be probably the very first thing you notice. The way they pronounce some of the vowels and stuff is really, it's kind of like listening to Canadians. Like we're talking about like the really deep Canadians. Okay. Let me know what you think about Fargo. I might start watching the television series. The television series is current. I think it just recently ended. It's from 2011 to 2014. Let's see. It might still be going. Yeah, you know, that's probably what I'm gonna watch. Yeah, 5 seasons. Is the show has concluded from 2014 to 2024. So I'm kind of expecting the Coen brothers to drop a movie in the next 2 years or something. Let's see. Art Slide Mountain.
me,
So what happened here?
阻止、
警察阻止了小偷。
Or stop. Okay. Uh-oh. What the heck is watashi? Hold. Brain and elbow. Greenstock. Greenstock. Check in Windows. Alright. Something makes me want to type. Nope. that is not it.
去年
我去年这时候在台湾。
摄像机
我不需要摄像机。
What the heck? 摄像机 Okay. A grain stalk? Grain stalk and elbow. Nah, I don't got anything on this. Oh, personal. Oh, okay. We'll write that down. That's fine. Relatively new. Not really particularly worrying about that. Because we have 智.
宝贝
你是我心中最珍贵的宝贝。
私人
这是私人财产。
县城
县城的风景很美。
指甲
他不小心把指甲弄断了。
What? 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 What?
材料
我正在收集材料。
经病毒
一种致命的病毒。
Bum, 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 bum. That's an example. What is that?
例如
我喜欢运动，例如游泳。
Wait. Oh.
放火
不要放火烧这个。
Set fire? Catch fire? Fine. Fine. I was too lazy to like rewrite it. Right. Hmm. That's supposed to be snake, right? Yeah, snake and thread. Some part of me wants to do like kind of a bee sting.
突然，
大家突然停止聊天。
What the heck is a finger armor? Finger ring? What the heck is a finger? Oh, wait, that's fingernail. Where does the thread come in? Yeah, I'm drawing a blank on this too.
记
Oh, okay. I don't know. I just took a gut feeling there. That's a gut check right there. What could this be? Like a mount? Like a measure of something? I don't know what this is. Era. Oh, it is a measure of something. And level. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's fine. It'll be okay in context.
靠，交警，
交警指挥交通。
Ah! Oh, two.
对手，
别小看你的对手。
Opponent? Rival? Okay.
出场，
绝不让废品出场。
What?
首先，
首先，我要谢谢你。
Okay.
画册，
一本中国画作的画册。
Oh, hey. I got a what face in Wanikani for this left character. Is it a what face here too? It kinda is. That one was company though. This... Uh-oh. I want to say... Hell no. Stop! Wait. Oh, it's not.
自私，
自私是一种缺点。
嗯，I don't know which one I have more problems with. That's a rake. Oh, wait. So one is chin. I don't know what the left one is. Spirit and dirt. Some part of me want to say like I don't know.
爬山，
我可能会去爬山。
Or hike, yes. 明知
明知，
明知故问，
like clear understanding. Oh, fully aware. Okay, clear understanding is.
处，健康，
我真担心他的健康。
昨天，
你昨天在哪里？
若，
wait. What?
筷子，
你会用筷子吗？
字典，
在字典里查一个字。
婚，品，亮丽，
这座城市的景色非常亮丽。
英语，
这个国家的人几乎都会说一点英语。
动画，
你最喜欢哪一部动画？
Anime. What was this? Oh, to be aware. I don't think that's the one that I think it is.
格，糖果，
你想吃颗糖果吗？
What? Alright, I need to reevaluate. I don't know what this. I know what the chen is. Sure. The dirt thing? Sure. Oh, society. So this is masses or community. Oh, I forgot. Sure. Okay. Yellow? Okay, that didn't work. Freaking Jie? Oh no,
结合，
理论与实践相结合。
结合? Oh no, what is 结合? Fit together? I don't know. Combine? Okay, tied together. I don't know, tied together. Yeah, combine. I just can't think of a word. I could have picked anything. Combine, integrate. Just tied together. Man. No. Such a crutch. What is this? Uh,
受伤，
有人在车祸受伤吗？
what the doggo?
猜测，
我们猜测这是真相。
扮演，
他在这部电影中扮演主角。
Fun might get lost eventually. 扮演
坚持，
虽然我懂中文，但他坚持说英语。
和，戒指，
我们买了一对相配的戒指。
That is definitely different from a Ubiwa. For sure. Oh no. No, no, no. Okay. Oh no, wait, that's not a mohawk. That's a kettle. Wait, that's not a kettle. That's an antique.
是，
Oh no, that's suitable. What am I doing?
戒酒，
他决定戒酒。
书呆子，
书呆子不喜欢运动。
The heck is that? Ah, that's a 3. How did I mess this up? Oh, sure.
社群，
我们社群有很多活动。
打扮，
她今天打扮得很漂亮。
Oh, by the way, I don't know, Jack, if you're there. Have you played Wakotabi? Wakotabi comes out today, so on Steam.
发呆，
她常常在课堂上发呆。
We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that after this. Uh. Son of a bee sting. uh,
顿，狂人，
他们以为他是个狂人。
乡愁，
乡愁让他想回家。
发愁，
他常常为未来发愁。
dang it, it's just worry.
洗刷，
他正在洗刷窗户。
YOLO? That sucked. Oh, this is what I was thinking of.
桥， 有， 离， 老，
Whoops, I missed the R.
隔，
Dang it! I thought I was. Oh no, wait. Hmm.
猜想，
我猜想他们不会来。
How does this work? He's trying to heal things. Why is this not? Why is this not what I think it is?
点，
Send help.
令， 秀，
Okay. Oops. Wait, I keep going back to the same thing. Oh, wait. No. It's definitely what I type. Oh, Jiao. Oh man, the part. I fine. We'll write Jiao down. Same repeating crap. Crap. Crappity crap crap.
毛，
What? Oh. Typed the wrong thing. I don't even know what this means anymore. I thought it was old. No, that's 旧. 交 could have been help. I don't think it's help either. And that one just gets lost. This is completely lost. Probably the most lost of all of them. All the other ones I listed, with time, we would get all of them. But the Jiao one, Oh, wait. Is that supposed to be a banana? Oh, it's banana. That's probably banana. Of all the things to struggle with, it's the banana. I got banana at the end.
愁容，
他脸上总是带着愁容。
焦，
Second banana. How do you get a banana from like turkey burner and flowers? The mud to find a bright yellow banana. Oh, he transformed the turkey. Ugh, can't believe it. Got banana of all the things. Alright, we'll go over them. Let's get to Wakotabi today. Some R&R. We got, it's like, we're gonna finish around 9 today. Right, so we got a couple hours of Wakotabi. Alright. So what was this? 人 Shong. I think. Or is it Song? No, it's Shong. Yo. I think. Let's go with my guts first. On. Heck. Halo and tree, I don't remember. Oh my gosh, you heckin' wrong. Glory. Glory is so bad. Oh. That pigeonholing glory into that is so terrifying. Okay. Robin Hood. Easily top 3. Top 3 characters. Next to Zelda. She. Ooh. Alright. The mnemonics will double check these. All good. Okay. 污染拆除拆除欠条欠缺脸盆脸盆哦，污水盆地发现漏气漏气拆散拆散The heck? Something else to break up. 漏水纯真音译 Alright, let's see if any of these trigger stranger danger. Okay. Robin Hood, RA stranger danger. Robin Hood ran to the basement of the infirmary, being chased by evil doctors, being tortured. Right, ran and got captured. And now the doctors are using a blade. Right. A blade and poking and stabbing his heart. And he must endure. Enduring torture. Alright, the rich. Evil doctors employed by the rich. Rich and corrupted. And we have Xena. Xena is in the basement of the temple. Pulling out her sword and destroying all the disagreeable shrines, right? Wait. Is that what this is? I don't actually know what the word is. I don't actually know what the meaning is. Enjoy. Oh yeah, enjoy destroying. Okay. Enjoy destroying all the shrines. Alright. We have Yoshi, who's in the bakery. Showing off his tongue trick, right? Just using his tongue, grabbing stuff from far away. Stuff that were dropped from far away, and the people started talking. Maybe he's just a weird mutant, right? What was different? Remarkable. He was showing his remarkable skills in picking up things that are far away with his tongue. That made people question if he was a mutant dino. Okay. Then we have Bart Simpson, who's in the basement of the pawn shop, up to no good once again. He attached a printing plate to a swing on the roof, and one of the unfortunate waiters got nailed in the face with it. And it says, "Eat my shorts." All right, reference. All right, and this one is terrifying. We have Robin Hood, who's infiltrated the sacred temple, where they're in the middle of the room. There's a sacred tree, and on top of this sacred tree is a priceless halo. Right? I guess this isn't too bad. Halo, on which he is attempting to steal, but the meaning is gone. That's why. Glory. I guess he wants a glory of stealing and using his archery skills, right? What he's known for. It's glorified for, I suppose. Then we have Quasimodo, who's quaint outside of his house, trying to save a bent plant by using a stalk. But the stalk itself, or stake, prop it up. The stake itself was a little bent, so now we have a plant that's bent, much like Quasimodo himself, right? His hunchback. Then we have a Hulk who's in the living room of his house, thinking it's really cool to line up a bunch of tombstones and then wreck them like with a gigantic round moon statue, like bowling, right? Recklessly is the term. All right, so we have 8 out of 158. That's not too bad. I think that's tolerable. It wasn't as bad as yesterday. Chong is Dollhouse. Dollhouse, I've been here before already. Dollhouse, body, bow. Right. 4. Oh. Grinds my gears. This has happened again. G is don't remember at the moment. We'll leave that for now. Tie, I'm guessing shellfish and no. Or I think so actually. Like shellfish and fortune? I feel like this is tie. Toothpaste. Let's look. Yes, it is. Okay, what's next? Shong. Oh, I can't believe I forgot Shong. This is the armpits, elbow, turkey, Shong, which is grand. Bai. Bai is beanstalk or grain-stalk. Grain-stalk, ground. Oops. And beanstalk. Beanstalk, everything. Bye. That's to pay respect. Si. Which si is it? Oh, si. Oof. This one was a little disappointing. Si. For private. Or personal. Sure. Oh, sure was a little bit disappointing too. In Japanese, it's not very helpful in this case. Society. It can be. It can be connected to company in a way. And then jiao. Oh, jiao was the most disappointing. Oof. Jiao. Second, banana. Banana. And then I'm still missing what G is. Which G are we talking about? Oh, bureau. That's a little disappointing. I think it's I think it's something like that. I better look at bureau. Yeah. It's not curved enough, but that's all right. That's a wrap. Wrap for today for HanziHero. Very, very nice. Not too bad. Kind of kept on task. Got a chance to meet another person who's playing Wakotabi. Alright. That's a wrap for HanziHero today. You can watch this later. 谢谢. As always, feel free to follow along, pick up HanziHero and try it out for yourself. Right? Always welcome to come on by. We can always talk about hobbies, right? Again, the emphasis today was youth, right? Youthful curiosity is something that can be maintained for life. The body grows old, I suppose, and old age starts slapping you in the face physically. There's nothing quite remarkably wonderful than keeping the mind young with more interest, right? And obviously, always feel welcome to come on by, share some experiences, share some thoughts. I always like having ideas to do in the evening, have things to talk about in the future, right? Share some experience, share some stories, what have you. That's a wrap for HanziHero today. If you're gonna, if you're only interested in HanziHero in Chinese, 谢谢. 感谢观看, right? Thank you for watching. I'm going to take another quick break, walk around, stretch a little bit, get the blood flowing in these old joints, or getting older joints. I'll be back for Wakotabi. Much the same. So, I'll be back. Thank you.